Now it's time to work on the kicking requirements for yellow belt. The first basic kick that we're going to work on is the front kick. You'll notice I have a chair, and I'm going to use it for balance. Now, if you're in the studio, you can use a wall or handrails, or at home a chair or any wall will do. But most beginners and even advanced people on some of these movements should have something to maintain their balance so they can work on quality of technique. So just placing your rear hand against the chair, you'll notice that my rear foot is sideways. My front foot is pointed towards the direction I'm going to kick. And we're going to use the right hand underneath the knee, just practicing lifting that knee up. You notice that my toes are pulled up, not hanging down, but pulled up just like so. Okay? You also notice that my knee is higher than my solar plex. Later on, this will be explained in the fighting techniques for balance and also to guard this part of the body when the leg is coming up. So we're going to break this down into 4 counts. On 1, you're going to have your knee up, foot chambered. On 2, you're going to extend your foot straight out towards your target, and you'll notice that my toes are pulled back, my ankle is arched outward towards my opponent. On 3, maintaining the knee high, bring it back, and on 4, set back down in the standing position. Slowly again, leaning back against the chair. 1, pull the knee up high. 2, straight out, hold it. 3, bring it back, keep the knee up high. 4, and down. One more time slow. 1, bring it up. 2, arch and kick. 3, recoil the knee back. 4, down to standing position. Okay, this time now without the chair, we're going to use a back stance, which I covered earlier, where 60% of the weight is shifted to the rear leg. This is basically a defensive stance, so we're in a defensive posture. The hands are up in a fighting position. This is going to be called the standing front kick. It's a defensive kick, whereas a person, if they were rushing in towards me, I would shift the weight to the rear leg, chamber the knee, kick, and hit them as they're coming in and come back down. So the standing front kick is a defensive kick, leaning back, similar to your first exercise, chamber kick, recoil, and down. Just a little faster now, coming in, kick, and down. That's the standing front kick. Now, moving into the slide up front kick, the next requirement. In the slide up, the back foot will move up to the heel of the front foot, and then my right foot, which is the lead foot, will kick out towards my opponent. One more time, sliding up the back foot. You'll notice that my heels are together at a 45-degree angle, kicking out with the front foot and down. Then backing up, a little faster now. Back foot sliding up, front foot kicking out at the same time. Back foot sliding up, front foot kicking out at the same time. And back. The third way to use the front kick is called a step-through front kick. That means the rear leg will be the kicking leg. The body will rotate first. The balance will shift from the rear leg to the front leg. The rear leg will be the kicking leg, kicking straight out and down. Once again, the shoulders turn, the guard shifts, the rear leg's the kicking leg, kick, and down. Once again, stepping front kick, rear leg is the kicking leg, 1, and down. 2, and down. And once again, a little faster now. My target is the solar plex. 1, 2, and back. The final front kick that's used at the white belt level is the jumping front kick. It's used against a taller opponent or someone farther away. In the jumping kicks, very similar initially to the step-through front kick, whereas the rear foot comes forward. With the knee maintained high, you'll hop off your rear leg and kick out with the front leg. Once again, trying to slow it down. Rear leg comes forward, knee is high. From here you have to do 2 things. You have to push off the supporting foot, hop into the air and kick with the supporting leg. Hop and kick. Now a little faster. The target being just a little higher than my head. Down. One more. Jumping front kick. And down. There you have the different ways to execute the front kick for yellow belt level.